A book battle is brewing in Alberta, with the education minister promising a crackdown.
You can't have graphic depictions of oral sex in elementary schools, and books of that topic are not permitted in elementary schools.
But Dimitrios Nicolaides says that's exactly what was available in some public school libraries in Edmonton and Calgary. His government provided 4 graphic novels as examples on Monday. They contain nudity, profanity, and sexual activity that City News has blurred because of their content. So how did this happen?
I don't want to cast aspersions or blame anyone. You know, there's clearly something with respect to process and procedure that has faltered here. And I intend to investigate that in a little bit more detail.
Little kids see that. That's not good.
City News showed images from the books to these Albertans on White Avenue. They agree they are not appropriate for kids under 16.
I think we have to accept everybody and their genders and what they want to do, and let them know it's out there. But
not little kids.
But not little kids. I don't think they even are aware of what they are yet.
The minister says Alberta already has voluntary guidelines for books in schools, but are now developing provincial rules to start next year. Already, there is pushback.
The focus of the government at this time seems to be once again on the 2S LGBTQAI+ community. All students in Alberta's public schools deserve to see themselves represented in the material that they read.
Public school trustees in both Edmonton and Calgary say they are deeply concerned by the government's announcement. In a joint statement, they say it came as a complete surprise to them. They defended their process for selecting books. This U of A professor reviewed the material for City News. Despite the explicit content, she disagrees with the government's stance.
It is really important for children to learn to debate about this and think about things like consent and violence and healthy sexual behavior and healthy sexual attitudes and desires and so forth with their peers.
Dia DaCosta also looked at the public survey the government has launched to get feedback. She believes Alberta is following other far-right governments with dangerous overreach into censorship.
You kind of fearmonger based on the extreme example, right? And then you make it impossible for students to get healthy access to sex ed.
But the minister insists his government has not started a book ban because they are just setting clear standards, not targeting specific titles or authors. Both school boards have pulled the books in question from library shelves, pending further review. From Edmonton, Sean Amato, City News.